Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in on this Thursday afternoon. There we go. I've had to mute that again. I don't know why it always comes off mute. Pals is in first. How are you? How's your day been, mate? And Frisco 1001 new here. Good to have you in. Welcome. As you can see on the screen, we are doing the Glory Hunter Challenge. We're in season number 1 as Napoli. We have done quite well, I must say. Quite well. Is the way to put it. Josh, welcome in. You'll be lurking and working. Hopefully working harder than lurking, hopefully. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. We'll get straight into it, basically. So today, we have something. Why is this not showing up on my screen? There we go. Couple of seconds delay. Absolutely kicked myself there. Thought it was not going to work. But yes, so from last time, we had a good season. We've had a good season up until now. If we take a look at the fixtures, for example, we lost our title rivals Inter Milan. Not great. Paul, afternoon, you handsome bastard. How are you? Hey, you're the handsome one, not me, my friend. But yes, I'm very good. Thank you very much. So we lost our title rivals Inter Milan in the last stream. We also got knocked out of the Champions League by Galatasaray. Not brilliant, let's be real. Serie A, we beat Torino 2-0. Goals from Kevin De Bruyne and Roger Fernandes. We played the first round of the Cup last night. Issa Kabore with a goal, 1-0. We beat Napoli. Sorry, we are Napoli. Christ. Napoli, we beat Bologna 2-1. Again in the league. Como, smashed them. Rasmus Højlund with 4 goals in that game. Monza, we beat 3-2. Narrowly beat it. Rasmus Højlund with a hat-trick there, though. Then we beat Frosinone 6-1. And again, Rasmus Højlund with 4 goals. So, for any of you that are pretty good at maths, that's 11 goals in the last 3 games for Rasmus Højlund. We then took on Cagliari. 1-0 draw, not great. But in Serie A, that leaves us with 5 games to go, 8 points clear of Inter Milan. 5 games to go, 8 points clear. I think we're going to win this league title. We just need to hold on, basically. That's all we need to do. Next up, Inter Milan have Lecce, who are 7th, and we have Juventus. So a tough round for us there. They may gain some points. Hopefully Lecce, who are sitting in 7th, just a point behind Atalanta. Hopefully they can do something for us. Hopefully they will be looking to push on into Europe. Hopefully get a result against Inter Milan. But today, first things first, we have the second leg of the Serie A, the Coppa Italia, second leg of the semi-finals. So it's all to play for here. All to play for. Basically today, we can win the double. If the stream title didn't give it away, we can win the double today, which is pretty nerve-wracking, I must say, because obviously in Glory Hunter, you want to tick these things off as much as possible. I've even trimmed my beard for the title lift, hopefully, today. Squad-wise, Murray in goal, Di Lorenzo, Marine, Buongiorno, Oliveira's not fit, so Spinazzola, you're getting your time, son. Lobotka and Gilmore midfield too, of course. Front 4, Fernandes has been fantastic for us this year. 14 assists, 10 goals. KDB is picking up a knock. What is it? He's got a tight groin. Brilliant. Good to know. 17 goals and 17 assists for KDB, though. Absolutely fantastic. But I think we are going to have to bring him out. And McTominay's picking up a bit of an injury as well. So Politano is going to have to go in behind Højlund. Jadon Sancho. Christ almighty. So Correa is going to come on that left-hand side. So it's the biggest game of the season so far. This is the biggest game of our season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get into this cup final, because that would already be us one step towards winning our first trophy in Glory Hunter. If we can just get to the final. Their danger men are obviously Lewis Ferguson, obviously, Orsolini, really good winger, and Dovbyk up top as well. So this is going to be a tougher game than you may think. But we are the favourites, and we should win this comfortably. Let's hope. Let's hope. So we're going to the dugout. We are away from home because we won the first leg 1-0 at the Stadio Diego Maradona, I do believe it's called, or something to that effect. That is named after Maradona. But we are underway. 90 minutes to get ourselves into a cup final. Come on, lads. Come on. You pronounce Sancho wrong. It's, yeah, I mean, that's true. Do you know the thing is, Paul? I don't know why I signed him. I really don't know why I signed him. He is our highest earner on £165,000 a week. And he's been garbage. Oh, the The flag's up anyway. Flag's up anyway. But, yeah, I don't know why I signed them. Massive mistake on my part. But, you know. Massive mistake on my part. Again, I'm only here for the one season, hopefully, fingers crossed, so it might not even matter to me at the end of the day. It's beardless babyface you know, I probably should have put a shirt and tie on for the double day today, but I just thought I would shake till homeless. And Dovbik, oh, it's not the start we needed to the stream. Shit. Shit. What is going on here? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why United sent him off. See, to be fair, at Dortmund, he was fantastic. At Dortmund, he was absolutely fantastic. At Man United, not so much. But, like, he'll move to a club this summer, and it'll be somebody that's going to pay him an absolute fortune. Buongiorno. I thought I was just sneaking in there somehow. But we are without McTominay, and we are out without KDB for this game, so it's a tough one. And we need to keep an eye on the other semi-final, because Cremonese drew with Inter Milan in that first leg, so hopefully it could be us v Cremonese in the final, which would be fantastic. Ideally, a nice little win there would be a nice little tie against Cremonese if they can do the business against Inter Milan. But to be fair, we need to get past Bologna here, and I thought that was going in. John, I'm very good. How are you? I'm now shiting myself because we're 1-0 down to Bologna, and this is the Cup semi-final second leg, so it's 1-1 in the tie. We're without McTominay, we're without KDB, so it's not looking too good as it stands. Not looking too good at all. But, how are you? How is the holiday going? Come on. Oh. I messaged Adam earlier on. I told him I was nervous for the stream. Not to stream, but I was nervous for the games in the stream. And it's looking like, oh my god. How hot is it over there just now, John? Like, when we were in Madrid, it was 43 degrees and it was fucking dire. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. We have a 5-stream streak from John as well. Absolute legend. Even when you're on holiday, you are making the time to come in and see my ugly mug. Thank you very much. Manny Fernandez levels of defending there. Christ, tell me about it. Oh. I've already updated the Glory Hunter graphic to show that I've won the fucking double. So, I did that 10 minutes before going live. I've fucking jinxed myself. Raz, to be your howdy. I shall mainly be working. Not a problem at all, Raz. Hope you're having a good day. Much better than we are here at Napoli, anyway. First game, and we are 2-0 down in the Cup semi-final second leg. Fucking kill me. Oh, you're off to Tenerife. Very nice. I am so jealous. It's my favourite place to go on holiday. I was there twice last year. Unfortunately, not getting to go this year, so... We went twice last year, I suppose. Oh my god, that's got to be offside. Oh my god, please. Please, ref. Please, VAR. Oh my god. I just end the stream now. I'm gonna have to just throw KDB and McTominay out. Is McTominay even on the bench? No, fuck. I'm not trusting Jadon Sancho. Back on Monday. Still got a good few days to go though, at least. Oh my god, how are we... Honestly, can't believe this. We're unbeaten domestically until the end of yesterday's stream. And now we're going to lose yet again. Nah, no, not at all. No, I'm not. Mate, I've already made and updated the Glory Hunter graphic to show, the graphic that I had at the start of the screen. Oh, look, Italy. The Napoli logo, 2026 we won Serie A. The Napoli logo, 2026 we won the Coppa Italia. Jesus. Your back garden was flooded yesterday. Ours is really bad for that. Ours is really prone to flooding. Thankfully it hasn't. Where's my... There we go. Christ. Lost my mouse there. Oh, and our players are so shit. Our players are generally so shit. And then Correa's going to come off for Lorenzo Luca. Just going to have to go for it. We need 3 fucking goals in 20 minutes. Oh. Come on, Hoyland, come on. You get 11 goals in your last 3 games. I could do with another hat-trick here, please. Yeah, holiday prices at the moment are fucking ridiculous. I looked at a week in October and it was going to be very unaffordable. That's got to be offside. Thank fucking Christ. Not that it makes much difference, but... Fucking Jadon Sancho, man. Can Jadon Sancho finally do something for Napoli? He's been shite all season. Keep the Adam team up because of you and lose it and then blame the game for being crap. Nah. Well, one day, Lorenzo. Sancho. Oh, I thought he just passed that way. Hoyland, come on, lad. Come on, come on. Where's Hoyland when you need him? I know. He's got... Where are we? He has 37 goals this season, and he's got fucking none of them today, and he's got 11 in his last 3. Inter Milan are beating Cremonese, so they'll be going into the cup final. Well, I'll just come back and reload and start at 4. We do that, lads. I can't believe this. I cannot believe that we are completely crashing out here. We're going to storm out. We're going to storm out Holy Backstream. Hopefully you are, mate. I will be jumping in. I'll be doing overtime. I'll be doing overtime. I might actually stream, actually. I might sack off overtime and stream at like 4 again. But, oh my god. So lads, the stream title is already obsolete. We are not going to do the double this season. Fantastic. We've got Juve next. We're just going to roll over to them and all. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm back to FM when I get back after that spaghetti. Yeah. I mean, I took my laptop with me when we went to Madrid and Barcelona. So I got a little bit of playtime on it. We cannot bottle the league though, surely. Surely we can't bottle this league. I'm so deflated now. So deflated. Oh. McTominay heading to Tottenham? No, he fucking isn't he? Where was that? Where was that bit of news? I hate when you accidentally click on it. It's supposed to only be bar. They're not being my actual messages. McTominay heading to Tottenham? No, he isn't he? You'd get twatted if you don't have a laptop. Fair enough. Gonna play with test save. Nice. Was this the season that they started with, was it minus 12 points in the second division? Was that this season? Or like the season just gone? Oh. Yeah, 25. I thought so. I still can't believe we've bottled that. Oh. I was thinking, tick off Italy this season, this stream even, resign, and then Saturday morning stream, look for a new job. But that's clearly no fucking happening, is it? You get Rangers saved, but want to stay as far away from the... Fair enough. Right. Lecce, do us a favour here. Don't want any more bad news. Right, Miri, Di Lorenzo, Marine, Soleil, Oliveira. What's wrong with Buongiorno? Is he injured? No, he's suspended. Brilliant. Rasmus, in fact, no, you were fucking shite in the last game. So we're going to give a game to our youngster, which may be a bit daft, but... We're going to give a game to Francesco Buondono. Because if you can see, in the youth team, he's got 32 goals and 18 assists this season. 32 goals from an XG of 22 and 18 assists from an XG of 11. Fucking hell. De Bruyne... Nah, you're just not playing, Jaden. Jadon Sancho was just not playing, full stop. It's not going to happen. Taking on Juventus, hopefully we can get back to some sort of positive form here. Come on. Keeping an eye on the Inter Milan score here as well. Chat, if we win Serie A, do we stay here for another year with the hope of just winning the Italian Cup next year? Or do we look to move on and come back to Italy at some point in the future to win that Italian Cup? Because... Come on, Roger. Because I don't think we're good enough to win the Champions League next year with Napoli. And I don't want to just spend an entire season just focused on just focusing on the Coppa Italia, for God's sake. So it's a tough one. I really don't know whether to stay at the end of the season or not now. I don't know. So the... Oh my God, fucking Christ. So the Liverpool job looked like it was going to become available. Hansi Flick was insecure at Barcelona as well. I mean, we're only one season in, I'm probably getting no chance of getting these jobs, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to stay managing Napoli for a season just to win, or even try and win the Coppa Italia next year. Ideally, I'd say move on if you get it. It's only one cup, try and get Barca. Yeah, I think I will. Because we're not good enough to win the Champions League next year, and I don't want to waste a full season just trying to win the Italian Cup. I'd maybe want to just come back later on and tick that off. Oh my God. That's if we even win the fucking league this season. We've been absolute dog shite so far. Obviously, we need to win the international tournaments as well, so if I... Oof. Oh my word, what a jump, what a wee hurdle there and then a wee chip. I don't think that should count as own goal. Give it to the lad. Watch this. Gets by his man. Hurdles over him, look at that. Kneels down as if he's proposing and then just chips. What's that goalkeeper doing? Roger Fernandez, the man. But yeah, I might, if the Barcelona job does become available, I'll definitely throw my hat in the ring. But because the World Cup's in game this year, if a European nation comes up, a good European nation comes up, do I take that and try and win the Euros in 2028 and tick that off? If that's the case, I would probably stay at Napoli to try and win the cup, but also manage a national team. I don't know. Options, lads. But I can't believe we've lost in the Italian Cup semi-finals. Not even just lost, we were absolutely battered in that second leg. And I was sure it was a foregone conclusion. I was so sure it was a foregone conclusion. Oh, yeah. Not change anything at the half because we're doing not too bad. 1-0 up against Juve away from home. Inter are still drawing with Lecce. That's good. As it stands, and as soon as I say that, obviously they go and fucking score. That'll leave us 8 points ahead with 4 games to go. Ay. Come on. Weston McKennie, of all bloody people. He's not even a goal scorer, that guy. Come on. Has there been any transfers today, lads? Because I've literally just finished work and then just jumped straight on stream. I've not even looked at any of the transfer news today, if there's been anybody move. I've just seen that Everton want that Fleming from Burnley, which I would take, to be fair. I would take that. I'd be quite happy with that signing. Don't let them build from the back. Oh, the season's falling apart. Yeah, potentially. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to see what jobs come up anyway. So we'll have a look, but whether we actually get anything or apply, I don't know. But my God, our season's falling apart here. We are getting just torn apart. Thank Christ for the woodwork there. Erasmus and McTominay on to rescue us, hopefully. Hopefully rescue us here. They're playing a bit far too easy in the middle of the park though. I'm not liking this at all. As Inter Milan are 2-0 up against Lecce now, the gap will be 5 points as it stands. Di Lorenzo's absolutely shafted. Issa Kabore on Roger Fernandez, shafted under a yellow. Carrera, you're coming on, because Jaden, you've got no chance of coming on, pal. And this has been a good season as well, because the likes of Milan, Roma have been poor this year. For Como as well, down in 11th there. So Micaiah, how you doing, my man? How are you doing? I had a quick look at the database earlier. I've not actually played on it yet, but it is my plan after streaming, because I'm only streaming for a couple of hours today, and then I will be checking it out. But how are you, Micaiah? I hope you're well. Lloyd Kelly to Bremer. If you're not long in, we have bottled the double already. So the stream title was out the window after 10 minutes. We've bottled the double. We bottled the Coppa Italia second leg. Yeah, so we won the first leg 1-0 yesterday, and then we lost 3-0 today, and we're now getting beat off Juventus. So, great start to the stream. I can actually, oh my god, fucking hell. I can honestly see Inter Milan coming back and winning this. I can see Inter Milan winning this title from us. Oh, this season is ending disastrously. Five points ahead with 4 games to go. Who does everyone have next? Inter have Roma. Okay, and we have Genoa. No worries at all, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your day. Napoli in disappointing collapse. Yep. And as well, if we do decide to stay, our board have given us a whopping £25.9 million to spend next summer. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. If we actually take a look at jobs going around just now. So Liverpool are insecure. Hundreds of Italian, I don't care about the Italian jobs. Barcelona are insecure because they're in third and it's insecure. Okay. Liverpool are 6th and insecure. Betis, and I don't think I would go there. Augsburg, no. The Portugal and Norway jobs, I could take them and just go and win the Euros in 2028. That's a shout. Hercules or Haircool, however you want to be called, welcome in, first time chatter, hope you are well. If you are just in, we have bottled the Coppa Italia. Absolutely bottled it. We ended up losing the second leg 3-0 to Bologna, so just like Hercules, that's perfect, easy enough to remember. How are you? What team do you support? And if you do play Foot Manager yourself, who are you managing? Because we are a nosy bunch in here and we would like to know. Yeah, we've absolutely bottled this. We're bottling this season, guys. We were 12 points clear at one point. Unbeaten. We've lost 2 in our last 3. Oh. Genoa next to her in 5th, so they're chasing a Champions League spot as well. Christ. Afternoon, Atter, how are you, my friend? You still working, or have you managed to escape and finish for the day? You don't play FM, but I like teams like Napoli and Everton. You're speaking my language there. I'm obviously a massive Everton fan, and I like Scott McTominay a lot, so that's why we are managing Napoli. Here we are, still working like a clown. I'm learning off of Josh. I can just skim over words like that, even though I say them all the time in my stream anyway. But yeah, still working. How long have you got left till you finish then? I technically finished about an hour ago, but I'll probably need to log back on when I finish streaming for an hour or two to finish some stuff off, which is a pain in the arse. 30 minutes, nice. Not long to go then. Any plans for the evening? Alexander, how are we, mate? How are you getting on? You are on a 3-stream streak. Thank you very much. Do you follow European football in real life as well? What, just like as in European leagues, or what do you mean? I basically keep an eye on most of European football, mainly for YouTube videos. Essentially, like I like to look around and see what teams are falling off, potentially make a YouTube video about them, and then that YouTube video, because it's me, never ends up getting made. So yeah, come on, we need to stop the rot here. I mean, there are some guys who just play games. Oh no, I watch football all the time. Oh, I've just realised we've still got Buondono on. Fuck. Oh well, Buondono, you need to do something here, lad. Buondono. His first goal in senior football, and it is a worldie. Francesco Buondono with his first ever goal for the club. The 15-year-old Italian regen. What a goal. Look at this. Just cuts back inside. Leaves this man in no man's land. Who's that? Vitinha. Sorry, mate. Come on. 3 minutes on the clock, pretty much. This title is coming to Naples. Come on. Inter Milan don't play today. Inter Milan have already played. Interesting. You're downloading face pack from a Glory Hunter. Nice one. What face pack are you going for? I still need to download kits. Something I always forget to do. 20 minutes on the clock. Come on. Buondono on a 7.8. Sort out SI cutout. Good choice. Not just because I work for them, but good choice. I think that's the pack that has the most players covered as well, so you're always sorted there. This will leave us, what's that, 7 points clear. I'll take that all day long. 7 points clear, easy. Come on. Did you ever play Transfer Guesser? Saw a streamer play it against his community. Transfer Guesser, what's that? I don't think I've heard of it. But oh, is it basically just it'll say? Is it like a career path quiz, or is it literally just somebody moved from team A to team B and you need to guess who it is? One and a half, we'll take that. You guess player by his career path, but on a geographical map with instant looking. Alright, okay, I'll have to have a look at that. James, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. If you are just in, we bottled the Coppa Italia semi-final. First game of the stream, we absolutely bottled it. So we're basically just trying to hold on to our first place in the league. You bought the league last night. It's not us. I know, it's not. It's the game. It says I. But yeah, welcome in, Benny. How are you getting on? The league's still in our favour, but the cup, we just absolutely bottled it in the second leg, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Come on, just hold on to the 3 points. I'm okay. We were 2 points back with 3 to play, including the game in hand. 1-1-1. Only one of the season. Damn, finished second by 2 points. How are you? I'm all good, other than we bottled the cup. And I had made a Glory Hunter graphic. So this is our current one that has nothing on it. I have made one that I was going to put on at the end of the stream with the Napoli badge and the black spaces next to the 2 Italian trophies in 2026. won the Coppa Italia. Well, we fucking didn't, so that graphic is now absolutely obsolete. I absolutely jinxed myself because I made it 5 minutes before stream. Raging. Cool, I'll have a look at that later on. Hercules, thank you. A bit of random news. We've had some news over Newcastle to do with the training town. That was kind of an interesting story. I guess we've heard of it in the journal. Fair enough. Let's just hold on to this, lads. And our 15-year-old Regen is doing well, but he is coming off. Thank you very much, Buandano, for your service today. Getting the only goal of the game. Oops, wrong button. Hoyland, you've been shite the last 2 games, and you had 11 in your previous 3. You've been shite for the last 2. Come on. Roger, well done there, son. Back to Marine. Or Marin, not even sure how you pronounce it. I'm calling him Marine. Into Billy Gilmore. Lovely to Rasmus Hoyland. Oh, damn. If you want to play around, let me know. We'd be there if you... Oliveira's knackered. Kabori can come on. Billy Gilmore, you've done the job. And Gisa, you can come on here. I think the preferred option was to pass over the land to new owners, but they had to be some sort of bill so you can pay for the move of the land and building. Alright, okay. Chelsea wanted Voltamade in my Glory Hunter, but I said go away. Hey, if you think you can build around him and get a good season out of him, why not? Unless they're paying stupid money, of course. Baldanzi, you can just keep the ball back there. That'll be very good, thank you. 75 million? Yeah, I would have said no for that. I'd be tempted at 100 though. I would be tempted at 100. Oh, we were outplayed in that game in terms of possession. Only 31%. But well done. Good win. The rain man. Oh. Oh, Inter drew with Roma. Thank you very much, Roma. 3 games to go. Inter Milan have Frosinone. Well, we take on Atalanta, of course we do. We then play Lazio. They play Juve, okay? And in the final game of the season, we play Sassuolo, who are battling to stay up, while Inter Milan are away to Bologna. Okay. I think this could be in our favour, I think. This could be in our favour. 8 days to the Atalanta game. Come on, lads. Buandano becomes youngest ever Napoli goal scorer. What honestly, like, how good is that? He's got 50 goal contributions in the youth team. So I decided to give him some first team football, and he scores in his debut. Fantastic. We'll just go on holiday to the next game. I'm still so undecided if we win the league. Do I leave Napoli, come back to Italy to win the Coppa Italia at a later date, or do we stay just to hopefully win the cup next year? I really don't know what to do. Suppose we could always stay, and then if we get knocked out of the cup in the early rounds and a job's available, I could just jump ship then. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was hoping to tick off the double today though. Christ. Everton to sign Cajuste from us. They must have triggered the mandatory buy option. Rob FM, how are you, mate? It's not going well. We bottled the... I'm not saving reloading again, Alexander. We bottled the Coppa Italia semi-final, Rob. Bottled it. I would usually say Glory Hunter, if you win the league, then leave, come back later and get a cup. That's what I'm tempted to do, because I'm just like... I mean, we need to win the Coppa Italia at some point anyway, but I don't know whether essentially wasting a season this early in it just to maybe win the cup is worth it. I don't know whether it's better to move on and come back. That's kind of where my dilemma is. Rasmus Højlund's wanted. How about this? Well, if you take Rasmus Højlund, I need to come with you. Doing the sell Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have fucking Jesus here with me next year. Christ almighty. Scott McTominay's not still fully fit. We'll keep him for the final few games. Matt, how are you, mate? Welcome in. How are you getting on? I'd stay, get rep up if you win the league again as well, Cup next season. Yeah, that is obviously another option. But I'd made my graphic. I had made my graphic to say, I've won the double in season 1. Ruined it. Absolutely jinxed myself. But absolutely right. Matt, how was the rest of your stream? I was lurking while I was finishing my work. Did you continue raiding Everton for players? Hydra Ninja 2002, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Welcome in. Who do you support, and if you play Football Manager, what team are you currently managing? Because we are a nosy bunch around here. Who's that? Fernandez, Infinite Moso. It is Roger Fernandez from Etihad, I believe. Yeah, Al Etihad. We've got him in on loan, and as we can see, this season, 10 goals, 14 assists. So he has been very, very good for us. Very, very good. Oh yeah, you were replying for me, Alexander, thank you. Okay, Scotsman, how are you doing? I'm fine, just I've still got a bit of a cold, which is a pain in the arse. And we bottled the Italian Cup semi-final, Matt. Bottled it. We won the first leg 1-0 and get trounced 3-0 in the second leg. It was fine, yeah. I think I'm going to stay away from doing the Everton save. I just end up raiding Everton. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much doing an Everton save now anyway if you're if you're just buying their players. And a 10 stream streak as well. I didn't even realise I had done 10 streams in total, Matt. But thank you very much for the company. Infinite Moso, don't know what he'll be like, but for me, he was brilliant. Derenzli Sanchez Hernandez. Need to have a look at him. Take those in. Rasmus again. I'll say it again. I've said it a million times in the last week. This guy is the best striker in Football Manager 2026. Because that will now be his 38th goal of the season. 38 goals this season for us. Everton have a lot of good players, and you didn't do that well, so... I mean, Everton have like some good players, and then there's no like average players. There's like really good players, and then just like really bad players. There's nothing in the middle. Never heard of him. I haven't either, James, but I will take a look at him after this game. So I will copy and paste that name, hoping you have spelled his name correctly, because I wouldn't even be able to guess how you do it. What team does he play for, Infinite Moso? That would be a big help. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Walk alone. Oh, come on. I was going to say, yeah, I've just googled him. Is he the lad that's now at Huddersfield? Played one game, apparently got 2 goals for Huddersfield. I'll take a look. Scored twice in his debut, very good. FM broken on, made way too good. Hopefully, when they see stats this season, it should be fixed. I mean, he's done not too badly this season for Napoli, I don't think. I mean, not anywhere near as good as he's doing here, but I think he's like 1 in 3 or something. 16 goals a season in 44. All right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks like it's 9 goals in Napoli. Nah, he's got 16 goals this season for Napoli. You get 12 in Serie A. 12 and 33 in Serie A, and then 3 in Europe. And 1 in another competition, which doesn't tell me what competition. But yeah, nothing like the 38 he's got here. Because that'll be him now in 38 goals, and he's got 7 assists as well. So I'm taking him with me wherever I go. Oh, Politano. 2-0, half an hour in. Oh, come on, that's onside, Ref. Come on. I mean, does he not count? Am I missing something? Am I missing something there? Come on, this will increase the gap to 7 points. It'll be 7 points with 2 to play, but Inter Milan still need to play this weekend, I'm sure. But this could be the trophy in the bag. If we win this, obviously. We've had a lot of shots on target. Could do better. Right, let's think about making a change. Everyone seems fairly fit as well, so do you know what? No, it's my superstition. We're going to bring Buondano on. Bring him on. Don't know why I read that as Bruno Fernandes. I wish. Wish it was Bruno Fernandes. Oh, do you know what? I did look at it, but I just didn't reply. Apologies. Let's take a look at it. I'll do it after stream, apologies. I will do it though. Pardon me. Oh, there are 20 minutes left. Oh, Buondano even. Oh, 2 goals in 2 games for the 15-year-old. This guy is sensational. Look at this. Lovely chipped ball up there. Kosunu just straight into Buondano. He's the highlight at the end of the season. He is the highlight. Argentina or Uruguay, that lad. What, Buondano? He is Italian. 15 years old. Time's just ebbing away here. And we are going to win our... I think this is just our second game in a row. We went on an unbeaten run for about 30 games, and then Inter Milan came and absolutely battered us, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't batter anybody else and we can actually just hold on to our results like this. Still managed weaving his way into the box. What a save from Mary there. Back down, bring him back down to life. Lads, we've done it! That is Serie A ticked off in the Glory Hunter Challenge already. Season 1 could have been a double. Unfortunately, it was not to be the double, but we have won Serie A at least. Serie A has been won. First title in the bag. We have some big choices to make this summer. I don't know what we're going to do. We have big choices to make though. Thank you, Infinite Moso. First trophy of the Glory Hunter in the bag. Unfortunately, it will not be the double we had hoped for, but, you know, one trophy down, just another, what, 14 to go. 14 trophies to go. I'm pleased with that. Enjoy the celebrations. We won it. Just very, very annoying that we have. That's all we've won. But, okay, we get the most goals. I'm pretty sure we've conceded the least as well, actually. Or we had done. There we go. Inter Milan, 7 points behind. Cannot catch us. Napoli win another title. That will be the third title since 2023. Come on. How many titles is that for them? Not actually sure how many titles that is for. Think even tells you there. There we go. But yeah, choices. Do we stay or do we go? Let's have a look at that lad you were talking about. Depending on when he moved, he might not be... There he is there. Darren Silly Sanchez Fernandez. Looks alright. Decent value as well. And who else? Elias Bronkhorst. Helps if I can spell. Might not even be in my game. Doesn't appear to be in my game unless it's spelled differently. Oh, there he is. I spelled it. Oh, he's also a Huddersfield. That would have helped. Looks not bad. Looks like a solid enough right back, especially for League One, as James said there. Unreal. But yeah, there we go. First trophy in the bag for the Flying Scotsman in his Glory Hunter career. Let's see, are there any jobs that are still looking a bit shaky? Liverpool's very insecure. Oh. Liverpool, I'm interested. Spurs, I mean, I could be, but I've just literally played a playthrough of Spurs. Would you go get this time? It's not less than a month. Not right now, no. But Barcelona's insecure as well in third. I'm just going to take a look around some of the leagues, see if there's any other teams that are precarious. Premier League, not really. La Liga, obviously Barcelona are third. The Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen, I'm surprised that job's maybe not popped up. Arne Slot, of course it is. Of course it is. And then, I mean, Liga, and we know what's going to be. PSG, 20 points clear, of course. Lille job might be an interesting one if it popped up. But again, like, how much are you going to need to close the gap there? Whoops. But this man has been just a godsend for us. Unfortunately, we might need, if we stay, we might need to cash in on him. to rebuild a lot of the squad. Getafe clash could be Hansi Flick's last game in charge. Well, we will be keeping a close eye on that one, because I am very interested in that job if it pops up. The chances of us getting it are very, very slim. I would take a 15-year-old if possible. I mean, in certain contacts, that sounds very, very dodgy. Yeah, but I would take Buondono, and I keep calling him Buondano. It's Dono. Yeah, I'm looking at taking him potentially, depending on if we move. And I would like to take Rasmus with us because, you know, he's done the business for us here. And Inter Milan have stolen my hopes and dreams and have won the Coppa Italia. Brilliant. Inter Milan has stolen my trophy. That's my trophy. Welcome in those over on YouTube. Let me know how you're getting on. What have you been up to today and what team do you support? And if you're playing Football Manager, let us know in the comments who you're managing, because we are a nosy bunch in and around this community. Di Lorenzo's injured. Yeah, you can just go to the physio. The season's ending. The season's ending, so you can just stay at the physio. I'm really interested to see if Hansi Flick is going to get sacked. Am I being blind? Have they already played Getafe? Yeah, they won 2-0. Puskas Arena ready for the Champions League final. Wonder who's in it. What region face packs do you use? So I use the... It's a very good question. What one do I use? That is a very, very good question. Let me have a quick look. So I use the FMU Gens Mega Pack. That's the one I use. Sandro has successfully completed the intensive language course. He went on to try to help him learn Italian faster. Great. Puskas Arena, who's playing in the final? PSG and Real Madrid. Stay with me. Rasmus Højlund, Rasmus Højlund, Rasmus. Do you know what? We'll give a lot of players that we are looking at. Do you know what? We're just going to pick a much more rotated squad. So we're going with Milinkovic-Savic in goals, Kabori at right back, Marin, Buongiorno and Spinazzola as the back four, Zambo and Gisson Soleil as the two DMs, Correa on the left, Buondono, in behind the striker, Jadon Sancho, great, on the right wing, and then Lorenzo Luca up top, because we have nothing to play for now. Let's look. Alisson Santos, Como want you. Højlund, Real Madrid want you. KDB's wanted by Newcastle. Okay, how much is he worth? 8 to 10 million. Not selling him. Who else could be worth some okay money to sell him? Buondono's wanted by PSG. Of course he fucking is. Of course he is. Jadon Sancho's wanted. Oh, ho, ho. We'll be selling you to Spurs in the summer, pal. You will be going to Spurs in the summer. Because we don't like the cut of your jib around here. So you will be going to Spurs. Well, it's not up to you if you're going to leave. Well, I mean, it depends. I might just force through a sale before I leave. All saying that, I'd probably end up at Spurs and I'd have to deal with him again. Depends. I'm still undecided if we're going to stay here or not. Because I kind of don't want to resign and not have a job to go to. In fact, let's try something. Is Sancho going to have the best stream of his career? Game of his career here? Probably not. Buondono again. This guy is phenomenal. Do we resign from Napoli at the end of the season? Yes. No. There we go, lads. We have put a poll up on the channel on Twitch only, I'm afraid, YouTube. Do we resign at the end of the season with Napoli, no matter what? Get voting. What do we do? Do we resign? Do we stay? It's up for 5 minutes. I'll let you guys decide. Mussolini. You could not be called Mussolini and play in Italy still. Surely you'd be changing that name. The votes are coming in. Buondono cutting back inside. Oh, that could have been another wee goal for him. Come on, lads, keep voting, keep voting. I want this to be as decisive a vote as possible. Do we stay at Napoli, or do we leave with our Serie A trophy? Is it? It's frowned upon if you change your name, even if your last name's Mussolini. I would be changing that if that was me. Luca to Correa. Long ball up to the right hand side. Jadon Sancho is going to get an assist for Buondono. Buondono is the best wonder kid in the fucking world. 15 years old and he is absolutely balling now. I think you'll be fine at the moment with the fascism. I mean, that's probably true, to be honest. Lovely balling from Jadon. Buondono just at the back post, leaping and heading that ball. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not trying to be political, but you know, no, I get what you mean. Oh, this guy. Let's get 4 goals for the first team now. Come on. Playing just in behind the striker this game as well. Zakanji back to Romagnoli. Zakanji. Philippe Bordon to Sadilek. Isiksen. Mussolini. Kristovic pulls one back. Poll is still live, guys, for anybody that has not yet voted. Do we leave Napoli at the end of the season, yes or no? Lazio is one of my favourite Italian teams, is it? I've always said that Roma are my favourite Italian team, and then Scott McTominay and Billy Gilmore signed for Napoli, so I have a bit of a soft spot there. Oh, get that away. USA lad, how are you doing, mate? How are you getting on? What have you won with Napoli? So, Potsy, at the start of the stream we were on for the double. Game 1, second leg of the Coppa Italia. We were 1-0 up from the first leg. Bologna beat us 3-0. So, we've won the Serie A. We won that in our previous match. So, it's whether we stay to just try and win the Coppa Italia next year, or do we look to move on and come back to Italy in the future, because at the moment, the Barcelona, Spurs, and Liverpool job look like they could be coming up potentially this summer. So, Alexander Napoli's my favourite team from Italy. Nice. Yeah, I'm just, as you can see, Scott McTominay fan. I even have a... I meant to hang this one up earlier, and I completely forgot. It is the... Christ. The Napoli Halloween shirt from this season. Meant to hang that up. Ran out of time while I was working. Beat it back, no worries at all. I have a Diego Maradona replica. Nice. So yeah, we are just playing our final 2 games for shits and giggles. And Buondono again. This kid is phenomenal. Buondono is absolutely phenomenal. That's, what, 5? Yeah, he's got a hat-trick here. That's 5 goals he's got for the first team since we called him up. And he had 50 goals and assists for the youth team this year. So, this kid is something special. Yeah, he's got a hat-trick this game. My God, this guy's good. He's only 15. No wonder PSG want him. And you can all tell, whenever we move to, Buondono is definitely coming with. He has to come with. The results of the poll are in, and apparently 75% say we are leaving Napoli at the end of the season. So, you've heard it here, folks. We are leaving Napoli at the end of the year, regardless of anything, I suppose. Hopefully we can get a job. Buondono again, driving forward here. Plays the ball into Correa. He's got a hat-trick and an assist, this lad. This lad cannot be stopped. Francesco Buondono. Look at this, lovely turn here. He just takes this and just drives through the midfield. And then just a lovely turn there. Lovely pass for Correa to just put that into the back of the net. We have unearthed an absolute gem here. Off for Politano. You can get a wee standing ovation from the away fans, my man. Inter draw with Juve, doesn't matter, we are already Serie A champions. 4-1 win over Lazio there. Buondono with a hat-trick and an assist. I will even try and combine the Coppa Italia and European. Yeah, that's something that I probably will look at doing. Because I always find the cups are always obviously the hardest in Glory Hunter, as are the Europa League. And I've even got the, as we can see, the Conference League on this list as well, and the World Cup and the European Championship. So I feel like we can't really spend too much time just waiting around on one trophy. So, classy Buondono. Phenomenal. Look at that. His last 3 games, goal, 3 goals and an assist. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Liverpool, Spurs, I mean, I'm not going to go to Athletic. Barcelona, Villarreal. Some decent jobs in there. Moscail, hello, first time chatter. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you are well. What team do you support? And if you play Football Manager, who are you currently managing? Because we are a nosy bunch in this chat. We also have the Norway and Portugal jobs insecure. The World Cup's about to come up, so I'm assuming because I started that they didn't qualify, and I could maybe take them for the Euros in 2028, but again, I would want to be doing that alongside a club. Eastport Manchester United, how do you think you'll get on this season? What do you think of your transfer business so far this year? Yeah, policy, I think if the Barcelona job or the Liverpool job comes up, I need to take it, especially because Barcelona, they're going to be in the Champions League, but I've got the, with the squad they've got, I've easily got the chance of winning the treble, essentially. Like, their squad's far too good. Guest 1510 or 1510, 1510, whatever you want to call yourself. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. And just like I have just asked Muscale, please let us know who you support and what team you're currently managing in Football Manager. And the Liverpool job as well, because they are 6th. That could be very interesting. If they're in the Europa League, and that is a very interesting job to potentially take. Because let's be real, I would win the Europa League with Liverpool. But I'm an Everton fan, so can I do it? It's questionable. I think if the Belieber transfer does go through, we are in for a good one. I've said since the start of the transfer window, I think Man United are going to have a good season this year. By good season, I just mean an improvement on the last couple of years. I don't mean, winning the league or anything, because I think that's still maybe a step too far, but I have been impressed with the transfer business. When I've done the Glory Hunter in the past, the Barcelona Real jobs don't come up as often. They don't, I know. Same with the PSG job, never comes up whenever I've done it, whenever I've tried it. It's just never been available. And let's be real, in France, you're going to need that job to win realistically. So fingers crossed it, because PSG have ran away with the league. You just need to hope that whoever's the manager just decides to resign at some point or another. One game left in the season and we're 9 points clear, so not bad. You have Man United winning the league or coming second. Now, my team to win the league, the team that I have money on to win the league, is Chelsea this year. That's who my money is on this year. I just don't think Arsenal go back to back. I can't see it. I can't see Arsenal going back to back. Buondano's injured for 1 to 3 days. I can't see Arsenal going back to back. Man City, I think, will fall away a wee bit. I just think that if United or Chelsea don't win, it's Arsenal's, because I've City. Yeah, I don't think City are going to have a great season. I think they'll finish 3rd or 4th. I think they will finish in the top 4 still. Spurs, I see having a resurgence. I see them finishing 6th. Because it's Spurs. Yeah. Who do you lads have going down this season? My 3 for going down have been the same pretty much since last season ended. So I think it'll be Hull, Ipswich, and I think maybe Sunderland, because I think European football will just be a bit too much for them, unfortunately. Or Fulham. Fulham are another team that I think could be in a bit of danger this year. You've got Hull, Ipswich, and Spurs. I don't think it'll be Spurs. Really don't think it'll be Spurs myself. You don't feel it with Spurs? Do you think they're going to have another really bad year? Right, last game of the season. Rasmus, you're coming on because you've got 38 goals. Let's get a double and let's get you 40 goals for the season. Billy Gilmore, you can come on as well, my friend. Scott McTominay. KDB, I'm going to be weird and play you off the right. I think Coventry will be great and have them 12th. I've got Coventry around about 14th to 16th. That's kind of where I think they'll be. I think they'll never really be in danger of going down, I don't think. But they'll not be like flying away. Sunderland 17th, fair enough. My question for you is, where do you think Everton will finish? Because at the end of the day, that's the only one I care about. It's where Everton finish. So I would like to hear your thoughts on where you get Everton landing. Last game of the season against Sassuolo, let's go. I think Everton's pretty solid. I think 11th or maybe 10th. Yeah, I think around that. Last year we were 1.5 games away from European football. Half time in the second last game of the season, we were in a European place, and then we just fell apart. The last game and a half. Some of our business, I think, has been really good. I'm impressed with the Hayden Hackney job. The Hayden Hackney signing. Norgard, I think, is a brilliant signing. Brennan Johnson. A lot of people are writing Brennan Johnson off because he was terrible at Palace, but I mean, Palace a year ago spent £35 million on him and have traded him for Dwight McNeil, who has a year left in his contract, and to be honest, is shite. Like, if they keep Njai, they could finish 7th or 8th. Yeah, I think we are going to keep Njai. It looks like he's going to stay. But we still need a right back, because you know what? We've been waiting for a right back for fucking years. And Angus Kinnear had an interview the other day, like I think he is the CEO or chief executive, something like that. He had an interview yesterday, the day before, and he's like, yeah, we're still looking to get our top priority right back in. I know fans have been waiting a while. We've been waiting for about 3 or 4 years for a right back. Like, yeah, Barcelona just need a solid strike because they don't have one. Yeah. I wonder who, though. I wonder who they'll go for. Because they've sold. I mean, I know he's not an out striker, but they've sold Ferran Torres as well, haven't they? He's away to PSG apparently. Oh, that was just bitty at the end of my coffee there. But yeah, we're still heavily linked with getting Jack Grealish back as well, which I'm in two minds about. In one way, I'm like, 100% taken back, but then at the same time, it's like, well, who does that limit out of our current wing players? Because part of me thinks if we get Grealish, and Grealish will be playing off the left, and Jai through the middle, Brennan Johnson on the right hand side, which I think could be a brilliant three behind the striker, but then it means Dewsbury Hall probably doesn't play, and he was probably one of our best players last season. So, I mean, it's a good conundrum to have, as to having too many players to play, I suppose. But I don't know. And I just think Grealish's wages, is it worth it? I'm not sure. Yeah, hopefully Coventry stay up. I like Frank Lampard. I think he's a good manager. I think he's been unfairly put down at times as a manager, I think. Missouri to Volpato. Yeah, Everton, we desperately need a right back, and we keep getting linked to some, and then they go elsewhere or nothing happens with them. Like, I would have taken Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I know so many Everton fans hated the idea of signing Wan-Bissaka. They absolutely hated the idea of it, and I don't quite know why. Like, yeah, he's not great crossing the ball, he's not great going forward, but see, if you need a fullback to make a tackle, he's the man. I'd love if Irakunda came to the Prem. Be a good signing for a Premier League team for sure. Whoa, off the post there. Offside anyway. Oh, Rasmus. Come on, Rasmus. 2 goals to get your 40, son. Come on. 40 for the season would be phenomenal. Has anybody else, right, on Twitter recently, if you use Twitter and you are involved in like FM content, or not as a creator, but like you follow FM pages and stuff, I am getting so many DMs like, oh, I'm in the running for this podcast slot, blah blah blah. I have had about 15 different creators send that to me. Obviously they've not sent it because it's obviously some sort of scam, but I've had 15 at least of them sent to me. I've just had one sent there from another content creator account, and it's only Football Manager content creator accounts that I'm getting them from, which is bizarre. But yeah, let me know if any of you have had anything like that, because I'm very curious as to what's going on. Hoyland. No, because I don't want to take Hoyland off. Yeah, I've had loads lately. Like, loads. Some of them from people I don't like, content creators I didn't even know I followed, but I've been getting loads. And it is, like Paul says, just the same. Is it only, like, FM content creators or FM pages? Because I've had them from... Basically, I've had them from about 10 people that have FM in their handle. But I've not had any from anyone that's not got that. It's really weird. Scott McTominay, the Scottish connection there. Billy Gilmore to Scotty McTee. 20 minutes. Come on, Rasmus. We need 40. We need 40. Paul, have you signed up for the... I can't remember if I asked this when you were streaming the other day. Have you signed up for the FM27 playtest? Rasmus, right, we need one more Rasmus. You've registered? Yeah, so have I was in two minds about whether I was going to register, and then I thought, do you know what, I may as well just do it. I wonder how many people are actually going to give it to, though. Because normally, like, the very first versions that they're happy with, they usually only give out to about 10 to 15 content creators. But obviously now they're just expanding it to people that don't create content as well, so I'm wondering how many people they actually give it to. Yes, I am from Scotland. So if you can't understand me sometimes, it's because I've used Scottish slang. Good block there, Billy Gilmore, Zambo, Missouri, Loriente. Come on, one more goal, Rasmus. One more goal. Oh, you're from Serbia. Nice. What team in Serbia do you support, if you don't mind me asking? Because I was going to start a YouTube video for a team in Serbia, but I'm not sure which team to choose. So you could be the decider here. If you just tell me what team you support, I might just choose them. Red Star. Nice. Or Crvena Zvezda. Sorry, I've butchered that. I am really sorry I have butchered that. Yeah, you have one of UCL. It'd be an easy video to make. Well, not an easy video to make, but, like, you know, you could just have the title as being, can I win another Champions League with Red Star? Plus, as well, I started a save last week as Partizan, and it was so hard. So hard. For anyone that is in the Twitch, if you do not follow my YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that link below, because I am just one or two away from hitting a very arbitrary figure, 3,600. I know it's a very weird number to want to hit, but My OCD would like me to hit 3,600. Partizan is yeah, because I looked at them and I thought, you know what? It's the tougher challenge. I'll look at it. They have no money in FM especially, and their best players have all left. Like, so, yeah. But there we have it. The season is over. What do we do? I mean, I think we are going to leave. Is there anything worth reading here? Højlund wins the Coppa Italia award. He's the top striker. Of course he was. With a return like that, of course he was. In Serbia, we're all rivals, so we all hate each other. That's fair enough. And Højlund is also the MVP Miglior Giocatore in Assoluto della Serie A winner. Nailed that. Absolutely nailed that. Serie A winners. What else we got? Di Lorenzo has won something. I'm going to guess he won the best defender. Very good. Very well done. Look at that. Clean sweep there. Other than, is that the best goalkeeper? Ridiculous. Okay, nearly a clean sweep. Di Lorenzo, best defender. Scott McTominay, best midfielder. Rasmus Højlund, best striker. Mr. Banksy, welcome in, first time chatter. How are you? What team do you support yourself? And as always, if you are playing Football Manager right now, what team are you currently managing? Because we are a nosy bunch around here. Isn't that the Balkans in general? Fairs. Fair enough. But yeah, if you have just come in, Mr. Banksy, we have just won Serie A with Napoli. Unfortunately, we didn't win the Coppa Italia. We lost out in the semi-finals, which means... I don't actually have anything to talk about, guys. Which means, unfortunately, we cannot tick Italy off in our Glory Hunter. So we either need to come back at some point, or we stay for a season. And as I said, I'm leaning... Team of the season, McTominay. Oh, sorry, that must be team of the week. Can't it be team of the season with Buondono in there? But yeah, that's it. Right. I'm going to save it first. We'll save the game. Just do Red Star Belgrade. We have 3 stars, while Partizan have 2 red stars. See what I did there? I do see what you did. But yeah, because Red Star have the much better team, the much better squad. I'm just going to type in Serbia. Or Serbia, because I can't bloody spell. Because you have some fantastic players in your squad. Is he in the first team? One of my favourite players in this Football Manager. It might be in the youth team, actually. I absolutely love Kostov in FM. I think he's such a good player. I'm from Belgium, support Villarreal, currently managing Goitry 1924. Nice! What made you support Villarreal if you're from Belgium? If you mind me asking. Or if you don't mind me asking, I should say. But yeah, if anybody wants to join, I do have a Football Manager, Football, FPL, Discord if you'd like to join. Muscale, if you want to join, if you use Discord, please feel free to do so, especially because I do want to speak to you about Red Star, about managing them for a video, so I'll be looking for some advice. We're in talks with James Rodriguez, but I think we won't be... Oh, I would take that. You see the one season that we had him at Everton, absolutely loved it. I've just realised, why is a WWE song playing? Well, I mean, it's Nickelback, but it was obviously on... Mr. Banksy, thank you so much for the follow, you absolute legend. Thank you very much. Gasparini has been sacked by Roma. Raquelme is the reason. Fair enough. The Raquelme that was meant to move to Everton about 20 years ago, and we're still waiting on him coming. That's a running joke in Everton Discords, etc. We've also sold players this season. You finish season. Yes, Alexander, we have won Serie A, 11 points clear of Inter Milan. However, we didn't win the cup. I can't remember if you were here when we had that. Unfortunately, we lost in the cup semi-finals. So we'll take a look around Europe. and see what is possible. So in the Premier League, resigned then, I was here. Yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Iraola was sacked by Liverpool. Right, Liverpool need a manager. Liverpool need a manager, lads. Barcelona and Liverpool need a manager. He's almost there, mate. Hang on. He'll get there when he's 60. And he'll probably still be better than half the players we've got. Declare interest in the Barcelona job and the Liverpool job. Oh, lads, could we be about to go to Liverpool or Barcelona? Job's been applied for. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Højlund has broken the Napoli goal scoring record, 39 in the season. De Bruyne creates new record, 17 assists this season. Di Lorenzo, 9 player of the matches. We are breaking. Scotsman wants the post. Has expressed an interest in the post. Scotsman isn't viewed as a favourite. Well, that's gutting. It's absolutely gutting. For his recent Route 1 based approach, I don't think that's how we did it at all. Scotsman wants the Liverpool job. He isn't viewed as a favourite. Damn. Sources at Barcelona have reportedly revealed that Napoli's Flying Scotsman's applied for the job. The news suggests Scotsman holds at least some interest in taking over. Scotsman is widely seen as a good candidate for the job, and the news is expected to go down very well among supporters. Well, there we go. Well, apply for Red Star. It's unfortunately Serbia are not in the top 5 leagues in Europe, so they will not be part of this challenge, I'm afraid. But I will get a YouTube video made for the next couple of weeks because I did want to manage it in Serbia. You can't see me, of course. FM Russ, welcome in. Hope you're well, my friend. Can the Everton and you manage Liverpool? I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. but I'm pretty sure they are only going to be in the Europa League next season, which does tempt me. Do you want to go to Liverpool? I mean, he hasn't already done. I know. I don't know, but I don't know if I can stay at Napoli for another season just to win the Coppa Italia. I don't know. I think it is time to move on, but I don't want to resign and have nothing to go to. That makes sense as well. Although, hold the fort, guys. Rumours of a takeover are circling with one or more interested groups. If they have mega money, I might stay. This is all turning on its head. Execution talk example uses future. His contract having that long left. How much did you actually play for us? He played a fair amount. If you will like to stay on lesser wages, you can stay. You want to win the Champions League in 2 years. Well, that'll be getting taken out. Will you take less money? 100 grand a week? No. You can get the same as you were on last time. You're not getting 100 grand a week. It's never, very rarely. I hate negotiating this. He wanted 100, and I offered him 58. He comes down to 95. I offer him like 60. Like, you come up so much compared to him. £80,000. £82,000. Deal. Hopefully I'll not even be here. Hopefully I will not even be here. Although, just remember, depending on who gets... Oh, company said he's not going to Barcelona. Oh, if he went to Barcelona, I'd be all over that Bayern Munich job. I know. Is the Lyon job a daft one to go for? Is that a stupid one? They're playing in the Europa League next year. I know. Let's take a look at their squad. No, not Lyon 2. I mean, it's okay. I hate now as well how, obviously in FM24, I used to tell you who the favourite for the job was. Doesn't do that here. Good little project team it is, but do I have time for a project? That's the question. Tottenham are insecure as well. As a I don't want the Forest job though. Celta, Rayo Vallecano, Villarreal are insecure. And they will be playing in Conference League football, looks like. Oh. So many things. So many things could happen. Tycoon Eyes Napoli. Whew. Depends how much money you're talking. Then again, do I want to stay and build a super team to win the Coppa Italia? That's it. Doesn't really give an answer. But also remember the World Cup, possible Arsenal though. No, Arsenal, it was the very first one that was up on secure, unfortunately. But remember, we do have the World Cup as well, which could have managers leaving, club managers moving in, so it's all to play for. There is so much that can happen in this managerial merry-go-round, hopefully. There is a Napoli promised takeover bounty. What are we talking? We're looking to ban the club for £258 million. 66 million? That's... Nah. 66. That's not worth staying for. You teased me there. Chelsea want Højlund. You're not getting him. I've seen Arteta get the Spain job a lot since they put international football in, so it may... Oh, maybe we'll need to keep an eye on... Gilmore keen to discuss his future. Now here's the thing. Do I give players bumper new deals and then I leave and want to sign them and then I can't bring them in with me? Right, what are you currently on? Currently on 55, right. We'll go up to 68 for you. 99. 76. But we'll give you a wee assist and goal bonus to go along with that, but no 57 grand, are you high? 23 grand per assist. It's been suggested that they have agreed with 50 million offer for Nico Williams. We'll wait and see. Interesting. There we go, 80 grand, that'll do. Como and takeover talks as well. Jesus Christ. Half Italy's going to have a transfer embargo. Yeah. Apply recommended. 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 Because I will not be here. Maybe. Bondono won Player of the Month. The 15-year-old lad won Player of the Month. No wonder though. 5 goals and 2 assists. 7.97 average rating. Absolutely fantastic. Napoli Tycoon interest cools. Alright. Was good while it lasted. Basically just going to be waiting for the World Cup to see if there's any managers moving about, etc. I want to thank you for your patience during an uncertain time of the club takeover. Talks with Yuan Mingyang have not gone well, but it will be unwise to rule out the possibility of investing again in the future. Okay. Doesn't bother me, pal, but sure. Takeover has failed. Okay, you know when I was talking about the training ground, there's now plans for an underground tunnel all the way. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Is there any idea of who would be sponsoring it yet, or is that just an idea that's been floated around at the moment? Højlund and Real Madrid shirt? I really hope not. 88 million, it would take more than that to get him. Napoli attracting interest amid takeover rumours. Again. Like the private aircraft company that's already sponsored. Alright, fair enough. Makes sense. Update on Wagner loves language development. Shown excellent progress in learning Italian. Good. Good to hear, Wagner. Gilmore signs new 5-year contract. Good. Maybe should have put a wee release clause in there that I could trigger as soon as I moved. Oh, here he is, Palace. How are you? We have won Serie A. We failed in the Cup, unfortunately. Um, and there are a couple of interesting jobs potentially available. We know the Liverpool and Barcelona job are available. A couple of other insecure jobs have now disappeared. James straight in there. Are you a Palace fan? I think you'll get relegated. Napoli and takeover talks again. Like, right. There you go, Palace. Romani is set to move to Palace. Would you take Ramini? Ramani, sorry. Sexy Scott. Too right. Right. Napoli takeover now complete. That was very fast. It went from there is one to there's not, but you might invest in the future to it's back on to yeah, there's one taking over. But that's not the guy they were talking about a minute ago. So that happened very fast. Personal message. I want to thank you for your patience during recent ownership. The takeover will see the personnel leave the club. Da, 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 da. What does that mean for me? What does that mean for the cash? I hate these objectives like increase commercial revenue, maintain the. That's not the manager's job. The manager's job is not to increase the commercial revenue. What's that? Where does he even play? Where does who play? Oh, Romani, he's a centre back. I'll tell you why your transfer signing has been very poor, and I'm not sure how effective this new manager is going to be for you. I think it's going to be a red herring. Aldeed, how are you, my friend? Hope you are well. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Got you tabbed. No worries at all, mate. No worries at all. Finished second with Lens, won them the cup, and plays the same formation as Glasner. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I'd love him. Well, he might be heading there in this game, in this universe. But Palace, what do you think? What do you think about the Brennan Johnson and Dwight McNeil swap deal? Like, what's your actual opinion on it? I've signed 3 players: Neres and Kessie and Ait Nouri. Nice. That's for your Newcastle save. Right. Have you given me more money to spend? No. I've got no extra money, even though the boat. Right. Yes, okay, it's Newcastle. Right, lads. Do I resign? Why am I holding an Allen key? Do I resign here? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat if I should resign right now from Napoli. Alexander says I resign right now from Napoli. Rabiot transfer saga set to develop. Well, I'm no buying them. Hoyland is Europe's top marksman. No wonder. No wonder. Hey, am I hearing back about this job, Liverpool or Barcelona? You gonna tell me if I've got the job? Portugal didn't qualify for the World Cup here. That's why they have. That's all everyone's fault. Deduct 10 points, of course. It's always our fault. Always our fault. Still Everton's fault. It always is, mate. It always is. Newcastle seek Meridial. How much for? You talking 35? Get the tape. Right, lads. I'm going to save it right now. And then I'm going to resign. No, we've not got a points deduction this year. Just Palace thinks that if anything happens in football, everyone should just get points taken off them. Right, lads, we are doing it. We are resigning from Napoli. We have resigned. Rather be looking, listen to music and play volume. No worries at all. There we go. Confirmation that we have resigned. We have received and accepted your resignation. We would like to acknowledge your high quality performance level while managing here. The board would like to thank you for your service and wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Napoli are now. Pep Guardiola is the favourite for my job. Great. Pep Guardiola's going to come for my old job. Now, knowingly, he's not going to leave a job to get that one. Yeah, I've applied for those two. Milan and Roma, go away. Although I suppose I could go to Milan. They're in, I think, the Europa League. Win the Europa League and the Cup. But is that just wasting a season? What are your immediate thoughts in the wake of your resignation? It wasn't a decision I took lightly. There's no problem between Napoli and myself. None at all. I just needed to move on. We went in, season 1 as a manager, won Serie A, pissed it, to be honest. And we're now into the middle of June, we need a job. Bosch wants the Napoli job. You can fuck off. Kovac has nothing to say about the links to Napoli. Where is Kovac just now? Is he currently in work? Oh, he's the Dortmund boss. Oh, if you take that job, I'll take yours, mate. Because I've got a Dortmund kit hanging up already. I wouldn't even need to move the background. Leon offer job interview. Leon Board have invited you to attend an interview. Andy, how you doing, mate? Yeah, that's amazing. Fair enough. The board, yes, rebuild them. Yeah, but I'm not here for a rebuild. I'm here to just get in, get out. Like, move into France for a year and leave. The board are impressed with your record. Nice. I'll attend the interview anyway. Hello, Flying. We've invited you along today so we can put forward our vision for the club. It's great to be here. Dortmund don't mind the team supporting in Bundesliga, Stuttgart, Hoffenheim. Fair enough. Are you worried about not being able to speak the language? Yeah, we'll go with that one. Are you concerned that you don't have all that much managerial experience? Hiring me would be a risk, sure? No. I'm still pretty new to management, so I lack experience, but nope. Nope. My reputation should speak volumes compared to experience because I've just won Serie A, mate. And by music, I mean my 300-song playlist, which half is Queen's Panic. Nice, fair enough. The club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations. My record speaks for itself. We aren't in a position to set any expectations for you to meet for the current season. I'm assuming they mean for the season to just end, because there's no way they're going to hire me with nothing. Do you have any requests? I have no requests. That's all. Cool. I will wait to hear back from you. Buondono signs pre-contract deal. Ivory Coast are through to the second round of the World Cup. Rose has nothing to say about the Napoli links. Come on, give us some news about a job. News about an interview, just something. PSG finalised Gabriel deal for £80 million. Big money. Right. But any other jobs available yet? The Benin job. Well, I'll be applying for that in no time. Aye. Like, their squad's okay. The squad is okay. They've got Ernst Numa, good winger. Malik Fafana as well, rapid. He's only on loan. They've got a decent squad. Inzaghi has left Al Hilal to join Napoli. That's not what I want to see. I want somebody in a European job to move there. Fuck. Leon interview unsuccessful. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Not what we were looking for in the slightest. Oh. We have a Liverpool and a Barcelona job interview. We can ace this, boys. I'm glad to take the chance to talk to me. Can you ease your concerns about your lack of experience? Right. Let's think of this logically. Have you looked past my experience? You're up for a few jobs right now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? You want to show that you do a better job meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? I will always back myself to succeed. Damn right. We don't want a repeat of our last manager who we had to part company with earlier than expected. Are you going to be around for a while? Well, it's the Glory Hunter, so probably not. It's my intention to commit to a long and successful career with this club. Would you be comfortable working with Richard Hughes, our director of football? Of course I would be. Richard is my man. We're targeting youth Champions League qualifications. That's something that you think is attainable, or can you take us further? I believe I can go well beyond the proposed expectations and win the league. A transfer budget of 158 million, lads. 158 million. That's a realistic budget. How's a wage budget of... That says 158 million as well. Sure, I'll agree to that. No, I'm happy with that. Barcelona interview, let's go. Why can't I go to this interview? Is it because I said I would pull out the other ones? Bastards. Not ideal, not ideal. Nagelsmann is the new AC Milan boss. See, he's not left another job. Brilliant. Villarreal's insecure. We're probably going to play for a wee bit longer looking for a job, lads, and then Nagelsmann's set to take over Barcelona. No, you were taking over Milan. Ireland qualify for the second round. Barcelona set to announce new manager, Julian Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann takes charge. Am I reading the wrong thing here? Oh, lads. £159 million at Liverpool. £159 million. Fermin Lopez, Manchester United, never going to happen. They've still got Alisson, he's 34, but they've got Mardashvili, Virgil van Dijk still there. Jacquet, Leone. Good evening. It's Scotty FM, how are you, mate? We did not win the double at Napoli. We bottled the second leg of the Coppa Italia. We did hold on and win Serie A. We resigned at Napoli because I'm not sticking around just to win the Coppa Italia. We will go back. We have just been offered the Liverpool job with £159 million in the budget. As an Everton, you can't... Listen. In this universe, I'm a Hearts fan, let's say. But it's a one and done. Because it's a game. It's a game, Scotty. I could go in there and dominate for one season. I know I could. and they're in the Europa League next season then. Premier League, FA Cup, Europa League, tick them all off next year. I can feel it. Do they have any players though that are already leaving? Jackie's wanted. Like, I don't want to take over and realise straight away somebody's leaving. Yeah, this one might be take $2,000. Potentially, but I would win the Europa League in season 1. I can pretty much guarantee I would win the Europa League in season 1. Oh. Do we take it? Do we take it? It doesn't look like any other jobs going to be coming up as well. Oh, the Barcelona job's still there, but I don't know why it did not let me interview for it, which is a pain. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. Because there's not much else going. Take it or regret it. I'm going to delay it for a week. I'm delaying it for a week. Am I daft? Am I daft? They've agreed to delay it. Thank Christ. Shitbag. I know, I know. Oh, just think. £159 million. I can bring Rasmus Højlund with me. I can bring Scott McTominay. The 2 ex-Man United lads firing Liverpool to the title. It is poetry. That is absolute poetry in motion. You win Europa if Rangers are in it, mate. I mean, we'll have a look. They might be in the Champions League. We'll take a look. They're in the Champions League. Don't forget Billy. I know, of course. They're in the Champions League, apparently. Am I going to Liverpool? Napoli sign Gabby Jesus. Company takes charge of Barcelona. Oh. We're applying for the Bayern job. Declare interest. Come on. Do we take Liverpool, or do we hope we get the Bayern job? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Why am I debating it? Just, if I hadn't clicked delay, the Bayern job would not be available. I'd probably get no chance. Oh, come on. Although I did promise the Liverpool board that I would... we've got an interview at Bayern. Let's just calm down, lads. That's so... I know. Do we go Liverpool because, again, sometimes those sorts of jobs will come up, or do we go Bayern and just go balls out to win the double in the first season there? I take Bayern as there's more teams in England. Yeah, that's true. That's another true one. I've done very well in my limited time. Can you explain why you paid me running for a few jobs? Because I'm unemployed. Like, is that no obvious? I don't have a job. We're expecting the title, yeah. Transfer budget of 72 million, that's half of Bayern. Sorry, it has half of Liverpool's, but again, it's Bayern Munich. Wage budget 72 million. Sure. No, I'm good, thanks. My only worry is because I'd promised Liverpool I wouldn't speak to any other clubs. I don't know if they can pull that job offer. Yeah, I know. I'll double check what the Bayern squad's like. Because that'll obviously as well help us decide what we're going to do. I think it still need to rebuild. Who needs to rebuild, James? No. Don't give it to Honus. Don't give it to him. I'm your man. I'm your man. And it means I don't have to get forced into taking the Liverpool job. Oh my god, lads. Lads. Oh. 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 Bayern all day, grow up and do it. Scotty. Shh. Let's take a look at their squad. Oh, they've got Diogo Costa as well. So they've signed Diogo Costa, they've got Upamecano, Ta, Kim and Jay, obviously Nathaniel Brown, Kimmich, Alphonso Davies. They've still got Michael Olise, just fantastic player. Leonard Carroll, Luis Diaz, Musiala, obviously. Harry Kane's there. Is anybody leaving, though? I mean, Neuer's retiring, but... I mean, was it £79 million in the budget, but it looks like there's a bid in for Upamecano of 56. Ito's wanted by Madrid. He's currently between 7 and 28. Palhinha, he's wanted by Everton. Shocker. Saibari, the new signing, can play pretty much anywhere. He's wanted by a lot of teams, mainly on loan. Musiala's wanted by Al Hilal. Serge Gnabry's wanted by Man United. Brian Zaragoza is wanted on loan as well. No, Bayern Munich, I would absolutely piss the league and the cup. I think I'd piss it in season 1. Still another striker. It has to be Bayern. You'll get German done easily in a year and possibly easily sign teams back up. I know. Right, I'm going to save it again. Even though I saved that a minute ago. There we go. I'm then going to enter the negotiations. 23.5 grand a week. Yes, that's fine. I'm delaying it for a week. You're going to hate me. I'm delaying it for a week. They're going to now say no, aren't they? They've agreed to the delay. We have in-game 1 week to decide. And that works out very, very well because my stream's ending. I'm ending the stream there. When we come back on Saturday, I'm not 100% right. It'll be between 10 and 11 a.m. We are coming back. We will decide then who we are going to manage. Will it be Bayern Munich? Will it be... Yeah, exactly. Like, will it be Bayern or will it be... We're going to raid over to Josh just now. Max Guthrie, what a guy. Oh, of course. So shout out to A1 Ward. We are going to be raiding over to Josh in just 1 second. So there we go. When we come back on Saturday, there will be a nice little Napoli badge next to the Serie A trophy. Unfortunately, not the Coppa Italia because we didn't manage it. But we are going to go over and raid Josh. When we come back on Saturday morning, you want to be here because Liverpool or Bayern, we make that decision there and then. So we are going to raid over to Josh right now. Joining the raid. Most of you watch Josh anyway. You all love Josh. So let's get straight over there. And we'll see how he does with Edinburgh City. But yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. We have some big decisions to make, lads. Let's go. Bye for now.